Welcome to page 5. I'm going to take a peek at another chart here, frequency table. So how many total students were interviewed? Well, we go down to that bottom right, and they've already added it up for us. Thank you very much. So we had 96 total students that were interviewed. Now, what is the probability that a student likes horror? Well, we look at the total number of students that liked horror, and that was 20. And then we're just going to put it over. So what we want to happen over how many possible happenings. 20 divided by 96, math frac, gives us 5 out of 24. Probability that a student is a girl or likes romance. So now we've got how many were girls? 48. How many liked romance total? 33. And then how many were girls that also liked romance? So we got to take that out of there so we don't double count it. So we've essentially got 48 plus 3, which is 51 out of 96. I'm pretty sure that's going to math frac down. Let's see what happens. 17 out of 32. Probability that a student is a boy or likes action. So how many boys we had? 48. How many students liked action? 30. Of those 30 students that liked action, or of those 48 boys, how many were overlapping? So we got to subtract that 24. So essentially we're adding 48 plus 6, which gives us 54 out of 96. And when we math frac that, 9 out of 16. What is the probability that a student is a girl and likes action? So now we got an and, so we can just go right to our chart and find exactly what we want. Girl and action. So we go to girl, across to action, and we see that it's 6 out of 96. So 6 girls like action. Math frac. 1 out of 16. Now I did not create this chart. Don't come at me with no shenanigans. What is the probability that a student is a boy and likes romance? So again, we go right back to our chart. Boy and romance. Boys across to romance. There it is. 3 of them. 3 of those guys get it. 3 out of 96, which reduces to 1 out of 32. Okay, they used a little bit of our set notation. Probability that they are, what was D again? Drama and a girl. So drama and a girl is 10. So we got 10 out of 96. Okay, divided, math frac, 5 out of 48. Probability of A and B. Action and boy. So that's 24. We just go right to our chart, guys. When it's got that overlap, we go right to it. I'm going to go with 1/4, but we're going to math frac just in case. Coach O was on it, 1/4. Probability of girl or horror. So there were 48 girls surveyed. And then of those girls that were surveyed, 20 people liked horror. And then we've got to take away the double count. So we've got 48 plus 18, which is 66, over 96, which reduces to 11 out of 16. Now, guys, here's an example of how Surveys could be biased when the information is presented to you. Only 2 girls liked horror in a survey. But a person could say, well, they were a girl or liked horror. There was a 69% chance that that happened, which is not necessarily correct, but it's not necessarily wrong either. Numbers can be used to mislead you. Don't fall for the conspiracy. All right, last one. Boy or drama. So 48 boys were sampled. 13 people of the 96 that were sampled said they liked drama. And then of those that were surveyed, there were 3 who liked drama and were male. So 58 out of 96, math frac, 29 out of 48. This concludes conditional probability, page 5.